Hello guys, man, gotta see how much I was rushing. I was just finished eating, so I was trying to make a recording. So I just had to like rush the food because I'm what I'm gonna do or what I'm trying to do right now is post market recording. That's post what has happened today in the market and what I have mined. And I think I'm gonna title this greed made me. I don't even know, man. I'm gonna look for a good title, but what I want to say is I'm supposed to be out of the trade already, but I got greedy and I wanted to eye more than my initial target, which was here. That this is my initial target. Well, I was now looking for price to take this liquidity out and trade into this fair value gap at least. This is generally where I think price is going to go to, but this is over the moon. This is over the moon. So I still believe it could, but I know that it's not going to be so instantaneous. That's what I mean over the moon. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take off some. I'm gonna take this off right now and just outline everything I have seen to make me want to go long from there. I have to excuse me. Let me take some of my devices. Let me put them on silent so that I don't get disturbed. All right, done. So I've taken up the long position now. You can see how useful the this is today is the 23rd of July, and this is the new day's opening up of 18th. And you see how price had respected, like you see how price came here, went down, it's still using these levels. So um basically 5 days new days opening up is what I use. So yeah, so this is like 6 days ago thereabout, but I still just have it on because I've been seeing so many respects on it. So I was like, okay, let's just leave it and see how price uses it. And you see how price traded to the new days opening up of today. So let's just break down everything. And this is to show you that I actually have a trade on. So so this is my initial target. Like you can see, this is my initial target. But you see what happened there. This is my initial target. And it just I set it here originally, but then I was like, I was having ideas, and you see how close. It's not this trade. Even if this trade goes back in my favor, it's not worth it to me because of the stress I had to see price nearly coming to my. Do you know how close I was being stopped out already by now? This is my because of when price had done this. Obviously, obviously you have to move your stop to break even. So do you know how close it was to get me out on break even? So it's not even the trade as well, even if it goes back to where I originally, not originally, but rather where I moved my TP to because of I was having other ideas. I was having other ideas, and I'm not per se, I'm not that wrong with what I think is going to happen. This is another block, yeah. So that probably push price lower, but I was eyeing for this inefficiency here. I was thinking that we are going to take out this high because this is relatively equal highs, these two highs. I was eyeing these highs yesterday, I didn't get it. So I was thinking we are going to run that up today, and there's a more likelihood that we should do it today because of it was yesterday's target, and we didn't do that yesterday. Price only moved by a tick. If I, on March Trader, it didn't even move up to it. So you see, but here on, if you look at here, price moved. Look at the high of this candlestick. The high comes at 19060, right? That's here. Looking at here, 19060. Okay. Then we have 19080. That's like a tick. That's like a tick because in the e-mini features, um it moves in quadrants, but because of this is CFD, um, it doesn't really move like that. But you just have to use your brain in calculating stuff like this. So that's like literally one tick, at least if you have to say. So you didn't. That's not really a move. Like when you say something wants to wipe away or take out liquidity, I don't consider that. And as you can see here, it hasn't made based on this particular liquidity provider. Okay, it hasn't made a higher high. So that was somewhere I was definitely eyeing. So I'm currently in the trade, and I don't know if I want to trail my stop loss, but I think it's okay for me if I try to trail it. But where I'm at is just I'm just gonna be okay about that. And I was gonna talk about this even before the recording started. This is a rejection block we're looking at, so I'm expecting reaction from this level because it's a rejection block. So I don't think I want to trail my stop anytime yet. I'm looking at this liquidity. Do we take out this liquidity and continue to go higher? But I want this liquidity to stay this particular high. If not, I'm out of the trade already. So so that's what I'm saying. This is like a whole lot of hecticness. Like I could have easily been out of this trade and just be doing market analysis by now. But I got greedy. And I'm hardly, I'm always very disciplined with where my target is, where I'm satisfied being. I'm satisfied with my target, the profit I get from it. I just don't know. I think for the past 2 days, yeah, Monday and Tuesday, market has been going past my target like so well. So I was like, and I've not taken action upon those particular trades. So today I was like, fuck it, let me just do it. And I didn't even go that much. I was actually cooking and I got distracted. So I was in the kitchen, and when I came back to check, I shouted, no! I shouted because, man, not that I'm like, I was too emotional and stuff, but looking at this other block, this another block. So, not like I was too emotional and stuff like that, but I was like, fuck. I was just, that feeling because when I had come back, price was somewhere around here. When I had come back to the chart and I've seen that my initial buy side has been taken out, like where I'm eyeing for it to be taken out has been taken out, and price is now reversing. Okay, so I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So my stop was somewhere around. Yeah, let me see. Um, and I actually took a loss earlier. I'm gonna share that. Okay, so let's go. Okay, let's come here. So this is where my stop was. So let's quit the long talk and just now show what I anticipated and why I took this trade. I'll first show my first loss. I'm taking two trades today. The first one was a loss. I was trading based on of a 1 minute time frame now. I don't know. I think I was in too early, so I got an opportunity to re-enter on the 5 minutes, and I didn't even waste time. I took it. I was a bit aggressive with the entry, but my stop. I was very very okay with my stop. I was very comfortable with my stop, so I didn't mind that. And I was eyeing for here. This level was where I was eyeing originally. Like if I had stuck to my plan, I'd be out of this trade and free myself of the mental whatever. What does ICT call it? Skip my brain, man. So mental equity, I guess. So yeah. So now, as you can see, let's go to the daily time frame. Just ignore this brouhahas here. So let's go to the daily time frame. I see that you see yesterday we traded to the consequent encroachments of this daily BC. That's buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, the fair value gap, which is the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. You can identify it by knowing the candle. The candle is up, a bullish candle, so it's a BC. It is inefficient in sell side, but it has delivered buy side. So it needs to come back down. So price had come back down to the consequential encroachment of this BC. So I was on this trade yesterday and I think it was profitable. So once I saw it, I got what we're talking about today anyway, so I don't want to drift. So yeah. Let's look at this. I wasn't even looking at it, but I guess this actually I wasn't looking at it. You see this beautiful. But I wasn't looking at this. If I was looking at this, I would have gotten a better entry. I would have gotten a better entry, I'm certain. I wasn't looking at this. Today was just a rush day because I had a lot of engagements to fulfill. So it was much of a rush day for me. Okay. So you see we've traded to the consequent encroachment of this week, previous day's week. Now, we've traded to the consequent encroachment of this previous day's week. We have this BC, touched the BC as well. We've already traded to consequent encroachment yesterday, so we do not need to trade to that consequent encroachment. And I know this, okay? I know we do not need to do that. So if I had seen a reaction of this consequent encroachment of the previous day's week, this is a week, or you call it a tail, I call it a week. I don't like to call it. It's not confusing to me, but I just prefer to call both of them week. This is a week, this is a week. But some people call just the top the week and the lower tail, but I call it a week. So the consequent encroachment is 50% of it. So we traded to 50% of it and we started pulling higher. So let's use the 15 minutes. I don't want to make this too long-winded. All these lines might confuse you, but I already know what they are. So most of these lines are the new day's opening up. I think if we, based on how we trade today, I'm gonna take this off, this and maybe some other days, like a day more. I'm gonna take this off, and maybe depending on the next day, I could leave it or take it off. But depending on how far do we trade, do we still play around here? If we still play around here, then I'm gonna leave this for probably information. So the new day's opening up, I don't know, you could watch ICT videos. He explained the new day's opening up in the 2023 mentorship video. Yeah. So you could just type new day's opening up and explain it, or maybe another video, separate video, I could talk about it. I could shed some light on it. But it's usually drawn from the close after when I'm talking about time, I'm talking about the New York time frame. As you can see, I'm making this video Nigerian time at 6:58, but in New York it is currently, right here, as you can see, it's currently 1:58. So I'm using New York time frame. So anytime I'm talking about time or stuff, it has to do with New York. Please, you should note that. So the New Day's opening up is from anywhere from the last hour before the break, that last candle, the close of it, then the open, when they open at around 6 o'clock New York time, 4 o'clock, like I think 4:50 something thereabouts, but you're gonna see it on your MT5 or your trading view. The closing time, then the opening time, you draw that out. That gap, that little gap, is what you call your new day's opening gap. The algorithm always refers to those levels. Price is algorithmic. So back to the topic. So when I'd seen that price had touched here, like I said, I wasn't looking at the previous day's consequent encroachment, so I didn't even have that in mind. So seeing that price has touched there, remember we've taken out this low and I'm looking to go long. I'm only looking to go long. So we are very, very deep on the discount because we've taken out the liquidity from here, taking out this, taking out this, taking out this. It's like beautiful algorithmic price action. So I am only looking to go long at this point in time. So I just go to the 5 minutes time frame. Then this was 9:30 opening. Something crazy happened today. I got carried away and I didn't even realize that we hadn't got into 9:30 yet. But I wasn't looking for the setups until we had come here. I was looking at this current new day's opening up, days 23 of July, and that's the current new day's opening up, and we see how far we are from it. So then I saw this big movement. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Only for me to check my time and boom, bro, we are actually at 9:30. I thought 9:30 had even passed. For some reason I wasn't paying attention, and that's bad on me anyways. Okay, so touching to it, then somewhere around here, let's go to the 1 minute. Let me show you my first entry and how I got that all wrong. So I saw this phantom for trend line. I call it the phantom trend line, and I always fade it out anytime I see it. Mostly when it's too clean, I must want to fade it out. So I saw this trend line, and I know that retail traders will see this and want to keep going short because they believe it's a trend line. But I always try to fade it out. Believe me, I believed in this thing like a religion when I started out trading, and I really liked it. I read a lot of books about it, but it never just seemed to click that well for me. So when I got introduced to ICT and I started learning some stuff and I started understanding why these things never work, they never work. Okay? Like before you see them, it's already too late. Like you can't even be a part of it again. So what's the need? Like you're never gonna catch this as a trend line. These two have to form before you can start saying, oh, I've seen it, and that's when it gets you. You see? want to go short here, and boom, you're fucked. So that is that. So I saw this phantom trend and I was like, okay, I'm gonna fade it out. So once we got broken and we started moving, well, where did I enter, man? I didn't even. So I got. I have to check my journal because I journaled it anyways. But I know I'd entered before. I'd entered somewhere around here. I think I used. So I got this. Okay, yeah, I remember now. So I saw we've taken out this liquidity. We've traded into the BC. We've taken out. We've fitted in market structure. We've hit our BC again on the 1 minute time frame. We moved higher. Then somewhere around, I used an inversion fair value gap to go into this trade. I think one of this, and I went long here. I put my stop just here. Yeah, exactly. I'm 100% sure of this, guys. I put my stop just here, and price got to the current new days opening gap, and then took me out of the trade here. I guess either here or here. I was out of the trade somewhere around because I used the rejection block. That was stupid, anyways. I was supposed to use it, but I was trying to get enough. I was trying to get a good trade. Like I was thinking we were going to pull higher, anyways. So I made my stop tight, and that fucked me up. So I got out here, then price data came back and drove all the way down here. Then that's how this trade idea was dead and it didn't work out. So then I was like, I knew we were going to go up. I had that belief that we were going to come back from here. So with everything I had analyzed, so I said, okay, I'm gonna say something, and I'm done. I'm not throwing any dish to anybody that uses the 1 minute time frame. And I like the 1 minute time frame. I like it so well. But the thing is, it's too fast. So, and I'm working. I really like it. So I'm working really hard to see if there is a way that I can actually start trading with it properly. So there's no this to it, but I have more confidence when I use like a 5 minute. So when I'm going to use a 1 minute for sure, like with what my level of understanding is when on the 5 minutes time frame, the move is really, really, really big. Like price in one candle has moved or two. Okay, something like this. Something like this on the 5 minutes now. And this is just my own personal because people I watch and people I learn from, people I study their trading. Most of them, like two of them, I have only two people I study. ICT and this guy Charmaine Trade is really good. So, excuse me. The two people I study, they use 1 minute so well. So this is not it's like, and it's something I want to learn how to do. It's something I want to really learn how to do. But for now, I have more confidence like trading with 5 minutes. So I'm working on it. Then during the weekend when I practice, I try to practice 1 minute. I still practice with my 5 minutes. So it's work in progress, anyways. So, but when I have a movement like this, then I'm going to use the 1 minute time frame because I'm not going to really see much. Well, I'm always going to refer back to the 5 minutes, but I could basically use the 1 minute to take an entry. So this is in situations like this that I can use the 1 minute time frame. But when we have normal price movements like this, there isn't much imbalance here. So I should be able to use the 5 minutes better than the 1 minute in this situation. So that is that. Let's not drift away, please. Okay, so now what made me go long again after being stopped out? Okay, so now we have this. This is the candle that stopped me out. Okay, like from the 1 minute time frame, this is it in the 5 minutes. But in the 1 minute, this is the candle that stopped me out. So we had remember this is the new days opening gap. So I was looking at it, and then once price started going higher again, I referred to the 1 minute, but I did not use it for an entry. I just referred to it, and I think I referred to the ES as well, SMT. I tried to look for some SMT in it. So when I saw price respecting the PDRAs, so this other block was respected, price was just respecting PDRAs, then I was like, okay, I know what to do. Then I went back up and looked for a better entry, which I'm going to show you right now. So I was looking at this block here, and I was saying that that's our mitigation block. Like if we trade above it, I want to see price come back to touch it, and I want to go long from there. was eyeing that here as well. I was looking at that here as well, but I focused majorly on here. So what is the mitigation block? It is when price makes a low, a high, and a higher low, not a lower low. If price makes a lower low, it is called a breaker, a bearish breaker. If price makes a lower high, it is called a bullish breaker rather. If price makes a lower high, it is called a mitigation, a bullish mitigation block. So that was it. So I was using the mitigation block, but not only the mitigation block. Now this is why I said my entry was quite aggressive, because the main thing I wanted to use was this. I'm going to give you 5 seconds if you can guess what I was using this as. Okay, let me know, put it on. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let me tell you what this was. Now, as you can see, if you look at here, there is no imbalance. There is no imbalance. This is a BC. Alright? This is a BC. So I was looking at here to be my BC, and here was going to be the mitigation block. So sorry, this one was going to be my mitigation block. The last up close candle was going to be my mitigation block. So, and as you can see within here, there was no imbalance. So here is a balanced price range. The only imbalance we have is here. That is why I was aggressive, because this could have easily been a breakaway gap. Price might never want to refer to it, and I would just miss out on the opportunity to go long. So I decided to, okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go long here, and I'm going to place my stop just below the block. So let's go back and get my entry. Okay, this is it. So you see what I'm saying? So I went long just here, just about here, at the open of this big bearish candle. I went long, and I put my stop just below the open of this candle that formed just below this candle that formed it. So I waited. I was very pristine. I waited. I knew that price can do it, mago. Don't trust me, believe me. I know price with his mago. So I waited for price to do its thing. Then from here, I was confident. Okay, we've done this damage, this much damage. Now go long. So I went long from around here, stop here, and I tried. I was here at first though. Like, this is what I did at first. Okay, so when we started moving higher and I saw the resistance, like I was like, bro, like remember, I wasn't trying to be over greedy, like unrealizable profit was going to be made. Like, I knew that it could be made. Why did I believe it could be made? Because of this is yesterday's target, and we have not gotten it. Okay, and I'm not even gonna look for it. So I was looking at, okay, we have an imbalance here. If price wants to take out here, this is relative equal highs. So a lot of people are going short here. There's a lot of liquidity around here, and there is one above. So I feel like, okay, let us target the imbalance. Let's target the imbalance and just go there. I believe that price was even going to dip into it, but I was very, very okay with whatever I was going to get from there. And that was what I actually pictured for the trade. But then, I think when we started moving somewhere around, we were just slowly consolidating, and I'm a human being now, I have responsibilities. So I had to make dinner. I actually went to the market to get stuffs earlier this morning before the New York open, and that's why I made that mistake of miscalculating the time. I was so distracted. So, so I had to cook. I had to make food, and I just left the price. I just left the price to do its thing, and I was gonna come and be checking on it once in a while, you know. So then I come to check on it because of I'm taking all these trades on my laptop, but I have my cell phone with me. So my cell phone drops notifications. If I get stopped out, notification is dropped. If my take profit is hit, notification is dropped. So I didn't get any notification for take profit or stop loss, obviously, because none of them were hits. And before I went, that's when I moved my stop. Remember, that's when I moved my stop, and I'm sorry, my take profit. Sorry, I don't ever move my stop except I want to move to break even. I don't reduce my stop. I don't do that one. I could always increase my target sometimes, not too overzealous, but to logical levels that I believe that price should reach. So I then moved my TP and I came back and I saw that price has hit my TP, like where my TP was supposed to be, and started moving. I got confused at first because I think when I moved my TP, I did not do it here. I only did it on the trading platform where I was placing my trades. So um, I was like, what? I didn't remember. I was like, oh no. So that's why I screamed. I was like, no. Because, damn, that took me by surprise, anyways. Today has just been so crazy. Like, I've been really busy. So my mind has been, it's been so many things. So then, price started moving. I was like, damn, I'm not going to, there is no way I am going to lose, like, I'm going to lose money from this trade. Like, never. And that's the logical thing to do when price hits a certain liquidity level. If you do not take partial, if you're not a trader that takes partial, please just move your stop to break even. It's better, it saves you. It's like you are looking for a way to make money or keep your money. You're not looking for a way to just keep losing money. Okay? If you have a chance to take something, you take. I don't always like do full pulls. I don't always like take partials because probably because the kind of capital I need to trade, I don't have it yet. So I don't want to take any partial. Maybe when I have that kind of capital, like you're trading with 100 grand, hey, you can take partial. You know that you are removing funds, even when your partial is fund. So I'm like, did I? Yeah, 100 bands. Now that's like 100K. Yeah. So yeah. So that's that, and you can see, and I'm not gonna take this trade off right now. We're trying to get back here, and I'm thinking, what time is it? This is 2. This is 2:12. I don't know honestly. I think I'm gonna take off. I'm gonna take off profit if we take out this high. I don't wanna. I don't wanna be involved in any roller coaster trade. I'm just gonna call it what it is, man. Because it's gonna be crazy. But right now, anyways, I'm gonna move my stop to more than break even if I'm gonna leave this trade. I don't wanna make this video too long-winded or wait till. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna before uploading the video, I will wait for the full results and we'll see where we hit. But today is we have like 1 hour because the market is gonna like the the regular trading hour closes at I think 12 o'clock, and we're gonna have electronic trading hour, and I don't even think I want to be inside this trade by that time. I don't think, except the market is moving crazily in my favor, then I'm gonna be inside the trade. What's gonna happen is me leaving this trade is gonna be dependent on the speed we use in getting out of this level. If we get some speed in this level, then I'll be out of this trade, and I'm gonna be eyeing this. This is some good thing. Okay, we have 3 PDRAs that suggest that price should not trade down this level. We have this inversion fair value gap. That's a BC. Okay, that's a BC, not an inversion fair value gap. It's a BC. So we have this BC. We have this week, this long-winded candle with the consequent encroachment. That's of this week. Then we have the other block, this other block. So I do not want to see price trade lower. I don't even want to see price trade lower to here because if you can see, this is a proportion block because price has left here and it's traded into here, consequent encroachment, the main threshold of this, and pulled away with speed. So I want to see speed away from this level. I want to see speed away from this level, and I'm just going to go higher. And I think if we get that speed, we should be able to take out this today. And remember, we've not even taken out any previous day's liquidity. So today is likely going to be an inside day. I don't know. Okay, wow. We could actually take out today's liquidity, and I'm not even eyeing there. I'm just eyeing something around. So it's kind of what it's. So we are close to my target. Now we've taken out this high, and I'm not out of this trade yet. I'm so stubborn, man. I don't want to regret being stubborn today. Today is not the day to become stubborn, man. So, well, anyways. But like I said, even if I was profitable in this trade, it's not the best trade for me because imagine I was out of this trade. I wasn't greedy. That's why. Me, few years ago or few months ago, like 6 months thereabout, I'll be out of this trade because I want to make at least something, and I'll be like, okay, no, I don't, and I'll be out of here, and I could have easily been out of here anyways. So this is just blind luck. The strategy and analysis was good, but me still being in this trade, I'm just being lucky, and I don't want to push that luck too much, man. Because right now I should be out. I should be out, honestly. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to close the trade if we trade past here. I'll just cut it. I'll just like okay, I'm going to think like at it. I'm going to think at it this way, like I was supposed to be out with like nothing, but then I got a chance to be out with something like so. That's how I'm going to see it. But I do not want to. What I'm saying in essence is I do not want to see us come back to consequent encouragement of this week. If I see that and we close, I'm going to take out the trade. So that's it. That's what I'm gonna do because I don't want to be too aggressive with where my stop is gonna be at. If I was still cooking, I would have moved my stop to somewhere about here. That's the consequent encouragement. But because I'm on the chart currently, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna wait it out and see. And I don't want this video to be long-winded, so guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day. And since the market doesn't want to give us right now, I've seen speed away from this level, so I like that. So now we should spool higher to here. I'm looking at the time of day and I don't know if we can make it. But it's been a good day. It's been a good day analysis wise. So yeah guys, that is it. So we are close. Believe me, I'm thinking of pushing it higher. Man, bro, I don't know what's doing me right now. Like this level is it's too sexy. Like it's just too sexy. I don't know. I feel like I'm not just gonna push it so much, bro. Damn, bro. Why not? This level is just too goddamn sexy. Like why not? But I'm not pushing it, man. I beg. I'm gonna count it and take my like. Even if I close here, it's better than what I would have gotten, anyways. So I'm not trying to push it. But I just wanna be able to get my full pull and call it a day and know that the day has been good. Yesterday was good. The day for yesterday was great. So today being good, I'm happy. I'm not even trying to be greedy right now. Okay, maybe I'm trying to be greedy a little bit because I shouldn't even still be on right now. Yeah, just give me 60 minutes, man. I'm tired of this BS. Let me close the trade. I don't think I want to. Nah, fuck it, bro. I know what I'm saying. Fuck it. I know what I'm saying, bro. Okay, let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. And that was that. And why I'm just holding up is, bruh, it's gonna clean here up, man. This is an imbalance, but this is gonna be cleared. Like this is gonna be cleared. I'm telling you, this is an imbalance, but it's gonna be cleared. So I believe so. Like look at this. This is so clean, bro, and we are already like okay. So let's do this. Do something else. Maybe for staying extra long, you might learn this. So we're moving from here to here, and let's say this is our dealing range. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to pull your fib from this is the highest in this particular. So you want to put it down here to the lowest, from the highest high to the lowest high, to the lowest low. So you can see that we are above. So I'm expecting speed to this level, bro. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Yes, you give it to us. I'm not demanding, like demanding, but it is meant to. I'm expecting speed away from this level. As you can see, we have come here. We've taken here out. If we are not going to go higher, we wouldn't take this high out again. I don't think we should take this high out. So that's all 5 minutes time frame. I'm gonna take out this fib now. So let's watch this level. If we trade above it, I want to see it act as another block. Yeah. It's wasting so much time and I don't like that. I don't like that it's wasting so much time. Yes, we took out liquidity. permissible, but I'd prefer for us to use speed and spool higher because I don't. You may be looking at, okay, maybe we still have time, maybe that's why. But this the New York PM session is not my territory. It's not my territory, and that is it. So guys, I have to go now. Okay, like it's wasting time, and I don't want this video to be long-winded. So I'm just gonna drop a picture of whatever the aftermath of the trade was, and until I talk to you guys, be safe. So what's up, guys? As you can see, our target was met. Yeah, I had to send you. I remember I promised I was gonna send you screenshots of the target. So, and as you can see, in 15 minutes as well, we've hit our targets. Was anticipating for the buy side liquidity to be taken out. That happened as well. So that's it for today's trading, guys. Until I meet up with you guys, take care.